and welcome back to WCHE. Dave, what a show we're having today.
It is Friday Fun Day to the extreme.
Right, we're killing it.
Are we?
Yeah, of course we are.
Okay.
You guys
well, your sister left. So
Right. Well, yeah, my sister, she didn't leave because, she wanted to. It was her time. Her segment was over.
That's right. She has to get back.
Storm out of here. I'm done with this place.
Work and everything like that.
So we have great news to share.
Yes.
Because we have someone from one of the greatest places in the world here today sitting in front of me.
Yep.
This greatest place is a place where we've had multiple people come from. We had the chefs come in from Longwood Gardens. We had other really cool scientific people come in, and we have a new one today from Longwood Gardens, the #1 premier garden, not in Chester County, not in Pennsylvania, not in the United States or Earth,
right,
or even our solar system or the Milky Way galaxy, but the universe.
That's right. That's how we agree.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm very excited to have Jessica here. Jessica, is it Turner Skoff? So what's your last name?
Yes, I'm Jessica Turner Skoff from Longwood Gardens.
Yes. All right. So Jessica, so excited to have you. We got the chance to talk a little bit in advance of you coming on. So, hey, what do you talk to us a little bit? For those of our listeners, and I'm sure there can't be many who maybe aren't fully aware of this amazing place that we have, literally, 4 miles from where I'm sitting here. Talk to us a little bit about Longwood Gardens, and then we're going to get into the science behind Longwood Gardens. But what is Longwood Gardens?
Longwood Gardens actually is a Time 100, one of the top 100 places to see in the world. So absolutely, it's an incredible garden located in Kennett Square. It has about 400 acres of formal, beautiful gardens. It has 750 acres of beautiful natural areas, and we grow plants like you would not believe.
Yeah.
It is amazing. We grow plants that are endangered, that are threatened. We grow plants to obscene sizes and shapes, and it's just a really spectacular destination.
Yeah.
Jessica, let me jump in. Right on that, because we're going to talk about some of the amazing science programs that are going on, because a lot of times we as visitors just look at how pretty it is, and you may not think about what's going on behind the scenes. But as an example, what I call them the water lilies, but they're water plates almost. And did I see something didn't Longwood create those or do something to make them that size? And help me understand that.
Yes, absolutely. So, we have an amazing collection of both water lilies and water platters. And there's only a couple species of the water platters that are out there. And we have created, it was a while ago, but the Longwood hybrid. And we actually are part of this conservation program where we ship seeds to all of the other gardens around the world.
Because sharing is caring.
Oh my gosh, the best way to keep a plant is to give it away. So we make sure that everybody can have them and they grow them. And if you followed social media at all this summer, we have there's the Water Lily Way Off, which is an international competition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so you can always see the ones that are using the Longwood hybrid to see how much they can hold.
That's really cool.
Isn't that cool? So, that's just some of the things that are going on behind the, let me go look at the pretty flowers and the orchids and the bonsai and things like that. But you have a program that has started?
Oh, yes. So we like to say that everything you see at Longwood, it is planned by design, but it's guided by science. So we are doing the science behind creating those incredible displays that you see. And we are celebrating it this Saturday on January 24th with our Science in Action Day, where you get to meet scientists from across all of our teams, because we have several major teams, and we'll have a panel discussion with worldwide experts. And it's just going to be a great day to celebrate all that goes into the hard work that you get to experience. We make it look easy. And, just a celebration for our future impact that we want to have on the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's going to be a fantastic event. So before I ask you to give us the details on it, just as a reminder, all the storm and everything is not supposed to start until Sunday. So there is no reason to not attend this on Saturday.
Absolutely. Yeah. The snow is the earth knows that we're helping take care of it. Right. So it's taking care of us.
Exactly. So Longwood is pitching in. So what time is the event when you describe the panel, I guess, here?
Yeah, so we will have Science in Action stations open. We'll have 5 unique stations where you can learn more about how we grow plants to conserve them, how we create 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools of compost, basically. That's how much compost we create every year. Learning about how we steward our natural areas and how we are collecting plants to, as a garden, we collect plants like an art museum collects art, and you'll get to see all of that. Anyway, you asked about the time. That starts at 10, and that will go until 3. So you'll be home before the snow hits. And the panel itself will be at, it's at 11 to noon.
Oh, fantastic. One of the things, too, is that Kevin and I do our best, along with Eric's help, to give back to Mother Earth as much as possible. So we try and create, with this show, as much compost as possible.
Yeah. We've done pretty well.
I mean, I don't want to say I kind of was smelling it from the lobby,
right?
but,
we're trying to do our best. So you have a science background yourself?
Yes.
Are you a scientist?
Yes, I am.
That's fun.
I'm a graduate of the 23rd grade, so I have a PhD in...
Oh my God, you're a doctor.
Yes.
Why didn't you start with that? I would start with that every single time. I'm a doctor, by the way.
I'm a doctor. I'd be like at McDonald's drive-in. I would say, I'd like the doctor meal.
Yeah.
Because I'm a doctor.
At Starbucks, they'd be like, what's your name? I'd say doctor.
Yeah.
Well, you're technically in a doctor appointment right now, so if you need an excuse later today.
Yes. I like carry a list of letters.
I like that a lot.
So I have a degree in conservation biology, and I have a master's, and I just I've always worked with plants and studied them. They're incredible. They do not get the attention and love that they deserve because the earth runs because of plants. And yet we tend to kind of just overlook them. And that's why Longwood's so special, is it lets you see the beauty of what sustains all other life on Earth.
Dave, I have a science question.
Okay.
So we have this plant. It's one of these simple, I don't know the name of it. You obviously would know. But it was dying. And I wanted to try to save it. So I did that thing where you cut a piece of it off.
Yes.
And you put it in a cup of water. And then somehow roots grow, which is actually happening. And we're going to save it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
How does that happen?
Oh, plants, so cool. They have the ability.
Dave, she just lit up.
I know.
She's so excited to answer this question.
Well, like how, humans have stem cells, plants have cells that can turn into any other part of the plant. And so when you're cutting off a leaf, as long as it has what's called a node and you put that in water, that has those specialized cells, and once it's in water, it's like, oh, I'm going to get roots now. And so that's how it's able to
So you could do it with an actual leaf also?
It depends on the plant and what part of, if it has those special cells.
All right. Learned something today.
So does everyone's office at Longwood have plants in them?
Yes. No, there's like internal competitions about how many home plants we have.
Nice.
So I'm not in the running, even though I probably have like 75.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
In your office?
Oh, no, at home.
Okay.
At home.
Yeah.
But it's hard when you're surrounded by so many beautiful plants, and then they have an incredible gift shop. Like, I highly recommend for Valentine's Day, go to Longwood. We have a really great evening experience called Garden Glow. Extra tickets are required. Go to the website. But you can always walk around, see Longwood, and crazy horticulture feeds, beautiful, beautiful lights, and then go to the gift shop, and you have your whole Valentine's Day all planned right there.
That does sound like a great idea.
I love that. Hey, I've often wondered, too, at Longwood, because you have the scientists, like we've been discussing, and then you have, forgive me for lack of a better word, I guess a scenic design or the landscape, so are there it's got to be pretty funny sometimes, or at least I would think it would be, because everybody has to work together.
Yes.
And so you would have somebody who's like, well, no, I want these red flowers next to this, purple bush because it looks nice. And then the botanist or the scientists are like, no, you can't do that. And they're like, but it's beautiful. They're like, no, you don't. Does that they have to work together, but I'm sure there's times that there's clashes between aesthetics and biology.
I would say that we are one of the most collaborative places, especially that I've ever seen or worked in. Yeah. And there is such thoughtfulness and care. And it really is, everything is working together for creating the designs. And what's fun is that you'll get to see because we are a collection of gardens, there's so many different experiences you can have within Longwood. So if somebody's like really about native plants, they probably work in our natural areas or, and some of our gardens like Pierce's Woods, But, when you go into the conservatory, it's, the flower show every single day. So people tend to work in the areas and get to support the displays that they want to see. And but it's an amazing place.
So everybody just kind of gravitates to the place that.
And everybody works together, and it's really a special place.
Yeah. Wow, it's just amazing there. I know it's definitely one of our favorite places to visit. We go at least once or twice a year.
I have a question around tomorrow's event.
Yes.
Right. So I know for us, Longwood's been a place to go, really for like the whole entire span of bringing up our kids. So our kids are getting older now. Like I have a kid in college, I have another one going and whatnot. When they were younger, it was we'd go to like the different kid places and whatnot that are fantastic. For tomorrow, for this event, is there a certain age group? Like, can kids go to this? Is it something like for really science people, or is it for like average people like me to go and attend?
It is for everyone.
It is, okay.
Because science is for everyone, and we have our stations that are going to have some. I know that there is going to be a non-working chainsaw, so that'll be very exciting on one of the tables, because did you know you can science with a chainsaw?
I would.
But it's going to be you can touch different things, see how our teams are working to create all of the beauty that you see. So every age, absolutely. And honestly, it's going to be, if you have a kid that's thinking about going into the environmental world, wanting to learn more about science, this is a great opportunity to meet actual scientists who are doing this and learn what they do and talk to them. So I think it's great professional development as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, as I have kids that are either in college trying to figure out what they want to do, or which college to go to, I know there's lots of up and comers, if you will, when they're trying to figure out what they want to do. And so to be able to have access to world-renowned scientists and stuff like that's awesome.
Yeah, it's, I think that's one thing that's really special about gardens, public gardens, is that you have, that they exist to bring you education, to bring you joy, to bring you beauty, to bring you peace. And we are bringing the expertise as well. So you have the chance to interact with all of that. And if access is an issue, we have library passes. You can get library passes or passes from the library. Yeah. We have different programs, and you can learn more about that online, because, again, science is for everyone. Public gardens are for everyone. Longwood is for everyone.
Love it.
And, to be able to have access to the folks who make Longwood come to life is really amazing. And I'm going to be honest, I'm so glad that you're here, because this is the first time I've heard about this event. Is it done annually, or is this the first time, or do you know? Oh,
this is the first time.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So Longwood has been doing science since our beginning. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We started doing plant exploration, going around the world, finding cool plants to bring to market. And that has just evolved over time to what it is today, being a scientific powerhouse. We're working on making things happen for how can we take science and apply it to solve issues that are existing in this world. And this is really a day that's just that celebration of, hey, we've been doing this for a long time, and we're going to have a very long, fruitful future. And that is what the celebration is about, because of we're releasing a new science strategy, which I know strategy, everyone's like, oh, that sounds, it is amazing, because we have outlined the impact that we want to have and the steps that we are going to take to get there.
And you're right in our backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely go take advantage of it. You can learn, I guess, on the website, the details, everything that you went over. But basically, it's tomorrow.
Yes.
Panel discussion starts at like 11 a.m. But they'll be out and about at the activity stations.
From 10 till 3.
Yeah, from 10 until 3. So you could stop at each table or some section like that, right?
And I will say that all of the people that are working, I know them all. They're all absolutely lovely. So they are looking forward to talking to people.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic.
I have one final question. So we have, we're just coming off the holidays, right? Everybody knows the lights and the holiday lights and all that stuff. And so now we have this science thing, which is really, really cool. You just mentioned Valentine's Day, which is also around the corner and really, really cool. What does the next few months look like at Longwood?
We are currently in our winter wonder period or season. And so you can come. It's honestly such a great time of year to come, because it is cold out. It's nasty out, and you can go into this conservatory. You can actually basically, with our Cascade Garden, go into a tropical rainforest.
Yeah.
I mean, how how important is that during the middle of winter?
Yeah.
So we have Winter Wonder. We're growing some really amazing plants, and we also have Garden Glow, which will be our special evening experience. Again, that's going to be starting on Valentine's Day weekend. You'll need additional tickets, but there are going to be some really cool like light installations and floriculture, the art and science of growing flower. We're going to make it some incredible places that would be amazing to get your picture in front of.
All right.
Last question, putting you on the spot. Your absolute favorite section of Longwood that may just show this flower.
Is hard, Dave. You can't ask that question.
No.
That's like saying who's your favorite kid.
I'm pointing it. What?
It's like asking who's your favorite child.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, Skylar's my favorite daughter. And then Austin's my favorite son. So that's easy.
Oh, I mean, it really depends on the time of year. Like our 86-acre meadow garden is just alive with
that is
incredible biodiversity, animals, plants, colors in the summer. We have our flower garden walk in spring is filled with tulips. But again, that conservatory in the middle of winter, I mean, any of our conservatories, it's healing. It's just peaceful. It's calm. It's just gorgeous and just an amazing way to spend your day.
Yeah. Excellent. Well,
and
thank you.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm not being paid for this, right? But the thing to do is to get the annual membership.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Because look, everyone has their different levels of things that they're willing and able to pay for. But if you could do that, right, then you just go to it's like something you do all year round, and it makes it incredibly affordable. I swear to you, I'm not being forced to say this.
Well, thank you. Yeah. And again, we have opportunities for access as well. And, we know people that come every single day and do their daily walk. I mean, can you imagine a better way to exercise?
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. That is fantastic.
I don't like exercise.
Well, this is just walking and looking at pretty things.
Oh.
Yeah. You can walk slow.
I do that at home. Don't worry. With my lovely bride.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, hey, Dr. Jessica,
yes.
We really, really are so
Dr.
thankful
J.
for you
That's
to come
our new
inside.
name for Dr. J.
I'll take it. I like it.
Right,
thank you for coming. You're always welcome back. So, maybe post Valentine's Day, we can hear how everything went with this show and all those other things.
I would love that.
Yeah, and we'll do it again.